at home. Putting down the Queen's Nest, so this is a little bit of a later hive, but I think that's good. I don't think he could have afforded to have gone a late hive given what happened.
Absolutely, yeah. He's done a bit of damage early game. He has delayed him a little bit. He's delayed Flash a little bit, so he can afford to take that little extra step to make sure that he's 100% safe from any kind of push. I mean, well, not 100% safe, but at least have a more solid mid-game as opposed to really rushing straight to a fast hive. Interesting, he's making a medic first from there. He's really... He's not going to go for the quick 2-fire that sort of rush.
No, that's what I would have built.
He wants to kill this expansion. He doesn't want to just kill drones.
No, I think that's smart.
Yeah.
A lot of forces out in the field here, desperate to contain the Terrans, but Flash has got enough. This is Flash we're talking about, not like a noob like me or Fonger. We've got tanks here to push out against these locals, and no Scourges, or 2 Scourges by the way, sorry. Not gonna be enough. I'm expecting Flash to be getting some dropships right now, so let's check. No dropships yet. And Irradiate going +1 weapons and armor. So I've already got +1 weapons. It's going to be 2-1 weapons armor after that's finished. If you look at the minimap, there are tons of Zerg dots out. Sending some drones up to the top left, but this is going to be enough to take it out. I think there's no units nearby to actually defend against this. We've got a push here from Flash. But he knows that so many lurkers are here, he's going to have to unsiege the tanks. This is really tricky if you're not a programmer. If you're just a standard Terran, run-of-the-mill type guy, it's quite hard to pull this off and get all the micro.
It really is. That's one of the toughest things about TVC is the slow pull forward with tanks and stuff. You've got to be so fast to pull that off effectively while still macroing. And just look at Flash's minerals just now. I saw he was up to like 120 supply. He had under 100 minerals. But even right now...
This is cool, but nice spread with the Marines, actually getting a lot of lurker kills right now, and the tanks are obviously allowing him to push out. It's not going to be long before Flash is able to make a dedicated push out, but he's got to deal with this, which the Marines are dealing with, but looks like Odin has pulled in a lurker. He's got a sunken colony morphing. Is it going to be enough? He's going to need another scan. He's focusing the hatchery instead of the lurker. The lurker's moving forward. Is he going to be able to see this? There goes the spines. He's spreading out. Nice micro there, saving that Marine. Fantastic stuff, getting drone kills, but more Zerglings have been morphed here, pushing out and killing the locusts back at the natural, but the barracks is going to go down now. It looks like Odin has actually survived with 26 hit points in the hatchery, and keeping this alive, killing the barracks now with Zerglings, and he's got the top right as well, so that's another gas, and he's got the gas pack at home, so with this hive completed and Defiler Mound ready, this is looking like we've got a game on our hands.
I reckon Flash should just make a race right now. Finish off their hatchery. I think that would be, yeah.
That's quite a good idea.
But failing that, he's in a very strong position. He's going to send up 50 Marines to do it instead. That's typical Flash style. If you can't do it fancy, then just do it with brute force.
I don't think Odin has anything here to stop that push here, given that the hatchery only has 41, and he's actually lifted off this barracks and it's not burning down. Crucially, so he can land that again if the Zerg tries to. But there's a lot of forces out in the midfield with Locust and Zerglings, and a large force back at home for Flash. He's got about 8 barracks. He's putting down a 9th. Another starport going down, and upgrades are plenty. But that's one expansion knocked out. We're going to put down another expansion here at the 3 o'clock position, for Odin, and the top right is going well. He's got a Nidus Canal. I like Nidus Canals for Zerg.
I hate Nidus Canals for Zerg.
Well, as a Terran, I hate them, but like... I like the idea of them, like, they really help Zerg a lot.
They're great, yeah. Using them is just essential for late game TVZ, I reckon. For ZVT. There we go, yeah.
Major conflict happening right here.
And interestingly enough, Odin is doing all of this with just mid-game Zerg tech. He's just doing lurker-ling at the moment.
You don't see that much from Korean pros, do you?
Well, not at the moment, no. I mean, most of the time it's just like straight to hive and stuff. I mean,
I think it's quite crucial that Odin has spent more time in Tier 2 than most Korean pros would in the ZVT.
Yeah. I think maybe the map has something to do with that as well.
This is nice. That spread was nice. That's typical pro genius stuff. But that's why Korean pros don't spend too much time in Tier 2, because the lurks are so easy to kill if you're a pro Terran.
That's true.
But now we've got the Defilers, and that really makes the difference here. Storm going down. Flash is in a position where he needs to pull back. Trying to micro out, but he hasn't got enough defense at home. A lot of tanks here. That's really going to help.
think Flash saw that coming. He knew that was coming. He knew the Defilers were about 5 seconds away and just had those tanks sieged up there.
What do you think of this? He's actually floated the barracks all the way over to the top right, and he's going to be able to hit this, but Odin's got it well defended, and a lot of Marines heading across the side. In the meantime, looks like a dropship, and sniping the Defiler, that's very nice. We've still got a single Zerg, that's not really going to be able to take out the expansion. Neither are these Zerglings, but looks like Flash is going to be able to hit the 3 o'clock, and he's going to be able to hit it very hard. Odin hasn't had the opportunity yet to take that. But what's going on from Odin's side? He's got he spent a lot of gas on Scourges, Lurkers, and Defilers. I don't think he's going to have much gas left for Ultralists. I can't see the cavern yet. He's going to want to get that eventually. But yeah, it looks like Flash has taken out the 3 o'clock. He's boxed in now with the Swarm. Trying to get an irradiate on this Defilers. How much we got? 43 and 72. This Scientist almost got enough for an irradiate here. He now has enough for an irradiate. He's probably going to take that Defiler.
I think it's really interesting. He's taking that group out there. He has Defilers on his doorstep, casting Dark Swarm as natural, but he's still out there on the map taking out the expansion. And I think that's critical for a Terran player in TVZ.
What do you think about this?
I think it's good. I think it's a bit unlucky to have those leaders show up right now, but it's good.
Well, look, he's bringing in a whole squad of Marines in the dropship, and the towers are just going up now. So I think this is a safe Terran expansion.
The speed that you need to execute that correctly and the thinking, it's insane, man. I mean,
that's very difficult if you play Terran at this sort of level. And that's it for Odin's, Flash's attack force. We've got more Marines heading out the center. It's turning out to be quite exciting. You can see Marines almost running through the Lurkers, but now the vessels show up, and this is looking good. Flash is on 3-2 weapons. Armor, so that's really looking good. With all these 5 outs out, that's going to be very anti Dark Swarm. And it's now pushing up to the top right. So the top right is really what's keeping Odin in the game. He's got it well defended, but Flash has got a very heavy attack force. So will he be able to cope with all of these attackers down here? A lot of Scourges here from Odin. But crucially, Flash is taking expansions up the top left. He's got this up and running now. He's also got this mineral on. He's got a great defense here on the ramp. And I think that's really going to carry him into the game.
Yeah, I mean, no matter how good you are, even if you're Flash, you are going to end up with some excess minerals in the late game TVZ. And just using them up like that is great, taking those expansions. I mean, he's got a group of M&M defending the ramp. Yeah. He's going to do a job with that.
No, but, I think Flash is way ahead because in a TVD, usually the best you could hope for is 3 bases versus 3 or 4 bases. But he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bases as a Terran, and this is Flash we're talking about. Yep. And Odin's got like 1 gas up here. He's just taking this one, and he's got a couple of mined out gases, but we've got Ultras going now. Armor's being researched. He's got a large force with Defilers outside of Flash and Natural, but that's a lot of Marines. He's got an opportunity. He's actually irradiated the Defiler, so that's going to go down. Is it going to get a second swarm off? Yes, it is. Lurker's moving in now, so a lot of Marines are going to die here, but Flash cleverly moving back, and he's got these tanks on the ledge. He's actually unsieging them. He's probably going to pull them out of range, and he's just going to be patient here. He's going to wait, and he's going to make sure that the Lurkers don't move any further forward.
Yep, and those swarms are not actually in position, not quite far enough to actually do any damage to his natural. So, yeah, it's looking pretty solid for Flash at the moment.
Definitely. I like this. Drop with the tanks, taking out that crucial Zerg gas. Over the ledge here, we've even got another squad of Marine Medic and 5-at about to run into Lurkers. Is Flash going to see this? Yes, he is. There goes the scan, and he's going to take this out, and then he's going to be able to move in and swipe that hatchery. Looks like Odin's got forced in position, but Odin actually riding over the natural expansion over at Flash's base here. So he's moved in here. This is where all of the barracks are situated. Flash may have to re-rally this or swipe them an attack move to take out these Lurkers here. Taking out that comsat station as well, but a lot of radios going down. Very nice reaction by Flash, and as soon as all those Marines arrive, he's able to knock them out.
And there was no swarm there, he just marched up there with Lurker in.
Right. This vessel count is getting very dangerous, like Flash with a large vessel count. We've got finally Odin cottoning onto the fact that Flash is taking this out here. There's no way those Zerglings are going to get past this bunker and all of those Marines there. He's even putting down a second bunker there. and soon he's going to be able to push forward to this base as well. So I just can't see Odin winning this.
I think if Odin commits to the top left, then Flash is also going to go ahead and take out the rest of Zerg's bases. Like
That's
top
right. You see that, like, Odin has just hit +5 carrot base, but he's got no weapons upgraded at all for Zerg. And look, Flash is at 3-2, so he's way at an upgrade. So he's taken out this gas. Let's have a look at the gases here. This one is 168. This is depleted shortly. Nothing happening here yet. We've got a single gas up here going, and this one's taken out. So he doesn't really have enough gas to perpetuate the massive ultras. He's got quite a lot, though.
He has quite a lot, yeah. But against Flash's economy, I don't know. I mean,
yeah, and these vessels too.
Yeah, when you've got depleted gas, it's about a quarter of the income from a regular gas. So it's a quarter, like 2 instead of 8. That's going to hurt a lot. Basically, every 1 gas you have is worth 4.
Take a look at this medic wall, though. I don't know if